Hey, what's going on everybody? It's Wilhelm Scream and welcome back to another day in Destiny. And in today's video, I'm going to be talking about some possible changes coming to the Nightfall in Age of Triumph. Now, why do I think there's going to be some changes coming to the Nightfall? Well, I'm going to get a little speculative, but some of this is based off of data mined information that you can find on Destiny Tracker. I'm going to leave a link in the description below so you can see all of this. Basically, there's a whole bunch of unreleased materials that are slated, or they're in the database, but they haven't actually been released in the game. One of which is called the Vex Chrono Spanner. I hope I'm saying that right. I'm gonna have a picture of it on the screen right now. Basically, what this allows you to do is it allows you to, if you beat a Nightfall, you get one of these, you put it on, sort of like you would a 3 of coins, and you get to run the Nightfall again and get a higher level reward. Well, will they release this? Won't they release this? I mean, I think because the Vault of Glass is coming back, if they were going to, this would be the time. Because there's not going to be another release of anything in Destiny before Destiny 2. So, all these old materials that didn't get released in the past 3 years, I think they're going to be coming out of the woodwork. I think people are just going to throw them in as much as they can on Bungie's end, just to see how well we can get them to work and give us more content and stuff to grind for. So, the Vex Chrono Spanner. I think this is going to be a key material to getting more stuff from the Nightfall. Also, in the last Age of Triumph reveal, Deej did talk about how they're going to be changing the Nightfall, making it a little bit more chaotic, or adding mayhem to it, and also it's going to be something about a strike bathed in light, which, if you remember in year 1, when you would beat the Nightfall, you would get a flaming helmet for the rest of the week. I always thought that was like the coolest thing. Now, nobody else could see it other than people in the tower, but you know, there was something about having that flaming head that just made you feel really, really cool. So I do hope they bring back the flaming head thing in the tower at the very least. I do also think there's going to be some bonus loot rewards for maybe doing specific feats in a Nightfall. For example, if you complete the Nightfall on all 3 characters, or if you complete a Nightfall solo, maybe doing those things over and over again while enabling a Vex Chrono Spanner will give you a double reward or a triple reward. Either way, I think what we get from the Nightfall moving forward should be of a higher tier reward than, say, it's been for the last year. Going back to year 1, the Nightfall was always the thing I loved to do the most at the start of every week. It was sort of that weekly PvE ritual that really made you feel in touch with the game. It challenged you. So I hope they bring it back, and I always thought that by doing it solo, you should get a bonus reward. So now that we're getting so close to the end of Destiny 1, this might be Bungie's way of just looking back and saying, people have been soloing this for years, let's finally reward them a little bit for their efforts. Because maybe these are just people who enjoyed the challenge strictly because it was a challenge, not necessarily because of what you got. That was always the case for me. I always liked a difficult game to play, and after the campaign of this game was done, the Nightfalls were sort of that thing I could do every week by myself to really test my own ability to outthink the process and outthink the game. So that's going to be it for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Please remember to rate, comment, and subscribe if you did, and leave a comment if you have any thoughts on this yourself, if you think this is something they're going to do. Maybe I'm half right, maybe I'm not right at all. Again, this was a little bit of speculation, but with all the new information that's going to be coming out and all the information that's already available online, if you're going to get speculative, now is the time to do it. Again, I'm going to leave a link in the description box to where I found this information. There's a whole bunch of other materials, and I'm going to be talking about them each individually, or the ones that I find interesting. I don't think all of them are all that interesting, but there's a few that kind of stick out. So look for new videos on that moving forward. I might release another one tomorrow. And as always, guys, I am Wilhelm Scream. We will see you in the next video.